Well, this area is really, it's a paradise for bees, the natural vegetation, the huge amount of plant diversity.
A third-generation beekeeper, Tibor Sabo is known for the quality of the honeybees he raises to sell to other beekeepers. But for several years now, he's finding far too many of his carefully nurtured charges devastated and dying.
Bees that were landing around the bee yard and just sitting on plant leaves, hundreds of bees, running around in the grass, not coming home, twitching and spasming in front of the hive. It's just like a good percentage of the population of your colony just disappeared.
Beekeepers across central Canada report similar losses, dead bees, moldering hives. Many blame a pesticide used on corn and soybeans based on the nicotine in tobacco plants. But the manufacturers say it's safe and bee deaths are caused by other factors. Scientists have found that honeybees have evolved as social animals that protect each other from disease. That means less individual immunity to parasites or contamination than other insects.
What most concern me is beekeeping as an industry is just becoming more and more expensive to keep honeybees, that eventually we're going to reach a threshold where it's not going to be worth it for a beekeeper to maintain a colony only to see 40% of his colonies die every year.
Bees do far more than just make honey. They pollinate crops, ensuring plentiful harvests and robust plant genetics. Whatever the reason for the current round of honeybee deaths, the consequences are worrying scientists.
If we lose bees, we're going to lose a significant part of our food supply. That's it. Without bees, we don't get fruits, we don't get a lot of animal feeds that are dependent on bee pollination. There are many things we'll lose.
Europe has already banned nicotine-based pesticides, and now there are calls for Canada to do the same, at least until more research is done. These bee colonies look healthy now, but after several years of die-offs, beekeepers are beginning to wonder about the future of their industry. Economically small, but vitally important in pollinating many of the crops we all rely on. Daniel Lack, Al Jazeera, near Guelph, Ontario.